Tahoe may be made up of communities, but we are one lake and one regional economy. So what affects some of us affects all of us. The Tahoe Prosperity Center wants to catalyze change and take action for the benefit of our regional community and economy.
Crashing here on right now. I need a miracle. Hurry up now. I need a miracle.
There's a great report from Beacon Economics and the Tahoe Prosperity Center that has some really great information, and I encourage everyone to read the entire report. If you want to spend money to recruit high quality and remote workforce to the Tahoe Basin area, but don't have solid broadband access or strategy, are you really investing in the right issue? I actually really like the happy hour that Tahoe Prosperity Center is facilitating later today. Those are different ways to connect and check in and keep the community engaged. Don't let the remote, the distance aspect stop us from continuing to build a culture that we want in our organization, and more importantly, that we want in our community. So reach out to others and really connect with each other. And I really, again, appreciate the Tahoe Prosperity Center for doing these kinds of event. As I said before, I've actually engaged before, and I think this is really important. But again, continue to reach out to ensure you build a thriving Tahoe community where, again, we all can prosper in the community. Have you stopped and asked your employees what is it that they need? And of course, it'll vary what they say. Maybe they say they need something that you aren't able to provide them, and this is where you start thinking about partnerships, right? And so that honestly would be the first one I take away.
You're going to start seeing companies that are hiring the best person for the job, not the best person for the job that lives within a 30-mile commute of the job. And so that's something that's really exciting. And I think that particularly Tahoe has that opportunity, but we need to make sure that we do have that entry-level housing, that we have childcare, and that we have broadband to the right places in order to help support our workers in that way. One of the opportunities we've seen now with the acceleration and the adoption of remote work is that it's no longer quite as scary to try to find a remote job, but there's still a lot of people that have no idea how to tap into that. And if we can engage our new community members, not only will they want to stay longer term, which is a benefit, they will also help serve as role models for the rest of our community in order to try and gain access to these higher wage opportunities. And it really does help balance out a lot of the seasonality and volatility of our tourism-based economy, because we are getting higher wage earners that are living here full-time, that are raising their families here full-time. In terms of really trying to engage these new tech workers into community problem solving, again, people that are moving here full-time with remote jobs could have picked anywhere, but they are picking Tahoe. And so that just means that, when you meet somebody, if you are at South Lake Bruco and you strike up a conversation with somebody that just moved here and you find out why they moved here, what their why is, you can then further engage them. And it's important that we do that. And it's something that every single community member and business owner can do.
So I can anticipate that healthcare is a sector, for sure, that the region will need to consider both for remote work, but more broadly as an industry.
A lot of this comes down to how invested and committed are employers to the community. If you understand the value of work-based learning, not just to the individuals, not just to your own property or your own business, but to the community at large, I would encourage you to stay committed to it.
A huge thank you to everybody, all of our sponsors, all of our participants, all of our board members. I really appreciate the engaging conversations, and everyone. I hope you have an awesome rest of your Wednesday, and hopefully we'll see you today at 4:30. Thank you, everybody.
Stranded, reaching out. I call your name, but you're not around. I call your name, but you're not around.